All right, folks, gather around because this is a story for the ages. It involves spies, secrets, and cats. You heard me right, cats. The CIA, those masters of espionage, once tried to turn our feline friends into Cold War operatives. They called it Project Acoustic Kitty. I know it sounds like a cartoon, right? But this was real, and it cost American taxpayers a whopping $20 million. Now, picture the 1960s. The Cold War was at its peak. The US and the Soviet Union were locked in a tense standoff, always looking for ways to spy on each other. I guess the CIA figured, hey, cats are everywhere. They're sneaky, curious, and nobody suspects a thing. It kind of made sense in a weird, Cold War, spy movie kind of way. So, what did they do? How did they come up with such an outlandish idea? They took a regular cat, probably napping and dreaming of tuna, and decided to transform it into a covert operative. They turned it into a walking, meowing listening device, capable of infiltrating places humans couldn't easily go. They implanted a microphone in its ear canal, a delicate procedure that required precision and expertise. A radio transmitter was placed at the base of its skull, allowing the cat to transmit audio back to the CIA handlers. Thin wires were threaded through its fur to act as antennae, making the cat a fully functional spy gadget. I mean, you gotta hand it to the CIA. They really committed to the bit. They went to great lengths to ensure the cat could blend in seamlessly while gathering intelligence. The idea was that the cat could wander into sensitive areas, unnoticed, and pick up conversations that would be impossible for human agents to overhear. This project, known as Acoustic Kitty, was one of the most bizarre and ambitious espionage efforts of the Cold War era. Despite the ingenuity, the project faced numerous challenges, and ultimately, it didn't achieve the success the CIA had hoped for. Nevertheless, it remains a fascinating chapter in the history of espionage, showcasing the lengths to which intelligence agencies will go in the name of national security. The moment of truth arrived. After years of planning and millions of dollars spent, the CIA was ready to unveil their latest covert operation. The CIA decided to test out their furry secret agent. This wasn't just any ordinary cat, it was Acoustic Kitty, a feline equipped with sophisticated surveillance equipment. Their target? The Soviet embassy, of course. The stakes were high and the mission was critical. They released their highly trained super spy cat, and it promptly got run over by a taxi. In a matter of seconds, years of work and a small fortune were lost. That's right, folks. The first mission was also the last. The CIA's grand plan had come to an abrupt and tragic end. The $20 million cat, a marvel of Cold War ingenuity, the James Bond of the feline world, was no more. The mission was a complete failure, and Acoustic Kitty became a cautionary tale in the annals of espionage history. Looking back, it's easy to see why Project Acoustic Kitty was a colossal flop. Cats are notoriously independent creatures. They don't exactly take orders well. Hey, Mr. Whiskers, go stake out that embassy for us, will you? And be discreet. Yeah, right. Plus, have you ever tried to train a cat? It's like herding, well, cats. Looking back, cats, spies, and the absurdity of it all. The Cold War era was a time of intense espionage, with both sides employing a variety of tactics to gain the upper hand. Among these, some ideas were more outlandish than others. Project Acoustic Kitty might be a hilarious footnote in the history of espionage, but it teaches us a valuable lesson. Sometimes the craziest ideas are, well, just crazy. The project involved implanting listening devices into cats, hoping they could inconspicuously gather intelligence. However, the reality was far from the expectations. The cats, being cats, were more interested in wandering off or napping than in playing the role of secret agents. Next time you see a cat napping in a sunbeam, just be thankful they're not out there fighting the Cold War. Imagine the absurdity of a feline spy trying to navigate the complex world of espionage. It's a reminder that not every idea, no matter how innovative it seems, is practical or effective. They'd much rather be chasing laser pointers and judging us from atop their cat trees. And honestly, who can blame them? Cats have their own priorities, and world domination through espionage isn't one of them. Their playful and aloof nature is what endears them to us, and perhaps that's exactly where they belong, in our homes, not in the annals of spy history.